Now, did you choose to do that, or is that a combination of a fact and like how it was? Can you really think about that?
So what you're telling us is that consciousness isn't real, and I didn't choose to just say what I said right now?
Not exactly. I would say consciousness is more of an illusion we don't yet understand. But you definitely didn't choose to say what you just said.
How so?
For those just joining us, we have theoretical physicist and author of the bestseller, The Topic of Topics, Norman Gray, in the studio with us today. Norm, how many college students do you think you've put to sleep with your lectures?
Enough, I'm sure. Getting back to your question, Paul, you only said what you said as a response to what I said.
Isn't that how all conversation works?
Precisely. You only said what you said in reaction to what I said. And all the words you used to say it were taught you by somebody else. And anything you might want to say is only because the world around you has given you the capacity and circumstance to want to say it.
You don't get it, Dust? It's free will versus determinism.
Huh. Well, for once, I'm not going to claim to be the smartest person in this room.
Oh, well, we've all got to have our morning mantra, so.
Norm, break it down for us, for the people back home.
I'll admit, I don't get it.
Imagine you want to paint your house. You have 2 cans of paint, one red and blue. So you have a choice, right? Now, you'll probably make your decision based on a variety of factors. What are the colors of the other houses in the neighborhood? How much paint you have, your personal taste.
Which paint you like to huff more?
These are just examples of the variety of factors that could come into play while making your decision. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but every single one of those factors is dependent upon the world around them, not some divine random personal choice.
Yeah, but what about what you just said, personal taste?
Well, isn't personal taste cultivated over time entirely by interacting with the world around you?
Okay, I do get it.
No, you don't.
Furthermore, everything you think is you merely cause and effect. A deep thought.
Deep thought.
Yeah, you're going to have to be careful there, Norm. Erik hasn't been deep in a thought in quite a while.
Deep thought. The supercomputer from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
A supercomputer, if strong enough, could collect and quantify every variable, every factor of our behavior and decision making, and say for certain what we were to do because we are so predictable.
How am I supposed to go back into the world knowing consciousness is an illusion and my decisions won't matter?
I wouldn't worry about it. It doesn't matter because you don't have a choice anyway.
Yeah, well, it's ironic, right? Having a choice comes from not having a choice and vice versa. So correct me if I'm wrong. If I have a thought, I think it's a new thought. Maybe I'm right.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Norm. This is all very enlightening. We have to take a brief moment here because we have breaking news from everyone's favorite knob, Bernard Daniels.
Ooh, this should be good.
Poor old Bernie, the self-proclaimed savant of radio.
Savant, now that's a good one.
It is with a heavy heart that he is announcing he is taking a brief leave of absence to address his health. From all of us here at the Dusty and Erik Show, let me be the first to say, whoop, whoop!
That's cold, man.
Did they say why?
Well, it would be irresponsible of us to speculate at this time, Norm. So that's exactly what we're going to do right now.
I actually heard it was a case of incurable flatulence.
Right. Whatever the case may be, it couldn't have happened to... Whatever the case may be, couldn't have happened to a more stuck-up, up-his-own-ass hack like Bernard. So, I don't want to say it could be the C word, but if that is the case, my thoughts and prayers are, of course, with the cancer.
Cold
Come on.
as
God.
ice.
I know he's been a pain in our ass since day one.
No, I
but-
think he's the one with the pain up his ass, right?
All right. I'm not saying we're going to go to his hospital room and send him a get well soon
no,
card.
Erik.
No, Dusty, hear me out. We could have a little bit of tact here.
Tact? Did you just say tact? All right, before this lecture starts, could we
Okay.
please at least use some words that poor Paul here can understand?
I know what attack is. We have him pinned on the wall in the break room.
That's right, buddy. Tact. I can't believe I've ever heard that word on this
All right,
show.
Fine, be an asshole. Is that what you want?
You know what?
to do?
I'm sorry that you woke up on the wrong side of Bernard's bed this morning. Really, I am. But the thing about me having my name come first on the boilerplate is that I get to be an asshole whenever I want.
Dusty, look, what I'm
No,
trying to say.
I'm talking. Does it sound like I was done? I'm sorry. Look. Whew. Bernard used to be the king of radio, right? Nobody can deny that. George Washington used to be our president. He was the first president. But if he tried to run things today, he'd be out of his depth. Yeah? Some people say Bernie's old school, he's obsolete. I have a different word for him. And that is out of touch and out of the market. He's about as useful today as the Nokia cell phone I have collecting dust in my dresser.
My mom uses her Nokia to play Snake.
Tact. People do not tune into this show for tact. That is the dish Bernard is serving, and if that's what you want, I hear he has a slot temporarily opening up on his show right now.
Yeah.
I'm banning the use of that word from now on this show. Is that clear?
As clear as the space between Paul's ears.
Beautiful. Attaboy.
Ow, my feelings are hurt.
Okay. I think now's about as good a time as any to take a break. Norm, you can unclench that butthole now, man.
Yeah, and we'll have Paul give you a massage after the break.
Ooh,
I have soft hands.
gross. Okay, well, as always, this has been Dusty,
And Eric.
and we will be right back.
But on the wild, the sun shines through.